movie tree.
Howdy, branches, and welcome to another episode of the Movie Trip Podcast. I'm Poncho, that's GPG, and we get right back into the Marvel Cinematic Universe
in the
today.
best possible way.
In the best possible way, we're doing Guardians of the Frickin' Galaxy Volume 3.
Volume 3.
Thrice.
Yes.
Excited, mate?
Yeah, she was good.
Good, isn't
Yeah,
it? A perler.
Yes. So we got here by climbing the Terrence Rosemore branch. He played the bourbon bartender in The Nice Guys.
Yeah.
And he plays Zlomo Smith in this movie. What's it all about? Well, it's the end of a trilogy. It's the end of a cycle. Still reeling from the loss of Gamora, Peter Quill rallies his team to defend the universe and one of their own, a mission that could mean the end of the Guardians, if not successful.
That's the one.
When did you first watch?
Cinemas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was not missing this.
No, this was opening week.
Saw all three at the cinemas.
Yes,
Yep.
same.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think I saw all Marvel films at the cinemas until
Recently.
very recently. I think one of the Marvels. I can't remember.
No. IMDb, 7.9. Rotten Tomatoes, 82% critics, 94% audience, and that is consistent through the whole three movies.
Yeah.
I think the first two were a little bit higher in the critics' eyes. I'm almost not going to ask you this because surely no one hates this movie. No. Haters or relators.
I think we may be the only intelligent life on this planet.
And the branches.
And the branches,
Yep.
because fuck me. This was hard to go through, man.
Okay.
Hard to go through. Oh, here we go. First one. Have no idea why so many high ratings by Psy. Reviewed May 9th.
Hang on. Gangnam Style, sorry.
Yeah, if that's the way he spells.
Oppan Gangnam Style.
As a big fan of Guardians franchise, fan, I'd assume he's saying.
Yes.
I have to say this one is boring, annoying, and unnecessarily childish. I just wish to get out the theatre halfway through the movie. Maybe the animal protection theme is the reason why it is rated so high. The movie can't be easily made can be easily made into 90-minute version. The constant shouting and anger serve no purpose but to annoy audiences. The comedy is at least 2 grades down from the previous series. To be fair, I think this one should be rated about the same as the latest Thor movie, around a 6.5. But since so many people gave this absurd high rating, I feel the need to balance it. 1 out of 10.
Jesus Christ.
Go fuck yourself, Si.
Yeah.
Oppan Gangnam Style.
Go back to doing Gangnam Style. So
That's one. I got another
if you're
one.
gonna bitch about the length of the movie, surely you looked at the length of the movie before you purchased your ticket, you moron.
As a big fun of the Guardians
As a big fan of the
series.
Guardians, yeah. Anyway.
On to the next one, and we got another type here. We had one earlier. I think it was someone getting angry at Defense for being a bad guy.
Oh,
when
yeah.
you're like, yes, that's what he's meant to
what
be.
he
So
is.
here we go. Overrated by Serene Dawn, July 7th, 2023. Not suitable for children or individuals who are sensitive. Disney seems to have completely lost sight of its storytelling mastery. The film I had anticipated to be an enjoyable experience turned out to be deeply distressing, as it is predominantly depicted instances of animal cruelty. I found myself shedding tears rather than having the anticipated laughter. It is incomprehensible to me why someone with a disturbed mindset would deem it acceptable to repeatedly and explicitly betray such cruelty towards innocent and adorable creatures, subjecting them to painful ordeals or transforming them into grotesque monstrosities. The entirety of the movie was simply disconcerting, and I strongly caution parents and guardians to exercise extreme care if considering allowing their children to watch it. The visuals were disgustingly graphic without any discernible purpose. The narrative lacked inspiration, and this film fails to offer any redeeming qualities. I had initially been filled with excitement about seeing the movie, as the Guardian series is typically enjoyable, but my expectations were shattered, leaving me immensely disappointed. 1 out of 10.
All right. First and foremost. So you had an emotional reaction to a movie, but it wasn't laughing, so you cracked the shits.
Yep. The bad guy was the bad guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also,
they stopped him.
What was their name?
Her name was Dawn. No, sorry, Serene Dawn.
Serene Dawn. Listen here. James Gunn received an award from PETA for the way animals were portrayed in this movie. And also, I'm not sure if you realise or not, Rocket Raccoon and all the other little animals, they're not real fucking animals. They're CGI.
But saying that there's no reason for all this, Rocket Raccoon is the reason why.
Like
The bad guy's too bad.
The storyline was clear. Rocket gets injured. They have to find a way to save him, and in so doing, they find they have a higher purpose and have to save the galaxy again from an evil. There's not much more to it than that.
Yep, and all the animals are saved at the end.
And it's all graphic. Okay, it's all aliens.
Yeah.
The nerve of people.
Serene Dawn,
Haters all.
2023.
Haters all. I will not have it.
We will find
Not on my podcast.
We will find you.
Budget, 250 mil. Fucking hell. That's a lot of money.
That is, you got to give it to your blue chips
Well,
when they perform.
Chris Pratt got 20 mil from that. So,
Let's get more money.
wow, the box office, 845 mil.
That's why.
Fourth at the box office, only beaten by Barbie, the Super Mario Brothers, and Oppenheimer. Fast X was fifth.
Yeah.
So Chris Pratt was in 2 of the top 4 movies for the year.
That's how you become an A-lister.
The year being 2023 was released on Star Wars Day, or May the 4th for the uninitiated. Runtime was 2.5 hours, and I got to say, even though I watched this in 2 lots, you don't notice the runtime. Produced, of course, by Disney/Marvel. Awards, nominated for Best Visual Effects, but lost the Oscar to Godzilla -1.
I mean, I don't mind.
Visually,
Godzilla.
-1 was spectacular.
Was it?
Yes. Did win the Saturn Award.
Or was it just good off a cheap budget?
Yeah, true. Did win the Saturn Award for Best Superhero Film, beating Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I mean, I could beat that with any video on my
I don't
iPhone.
ever remember what that one's about.
Black Panther,
Oh, no.
Black Panther 2,
Yeah.
Blue Beetle, and The Flash.
Yeah, okay.
Directed by our old friend and friend of the show, James Gunn.
Yep.
We've obviously had him for the first 2 Guardians films. He's also done Slither, Super, The Good Suicide Squad, and Superman.
Superman.
Cast.
Yes.
It is a long cast, and I didn't include everyone. Bradley Cooper, 48. Chris Pratt, 44. Dave Bautista, 54. Vin Diesel, 56. Karen Gillan, 36. And apologies ahead of time if I mispronounce this. Chukwudi Iwuji, 48. Zoe Saldana, 45. Will Poulter, 30.
Sounds right to me, mate.
Thank you. Skinning the smoke wagon last week, you dipped a tiny bit. You said it'd be a 4-9.
Yeah.
I said 5. On the back of that, can I have your thoughts and score, please?
Wrong again. I genuinely
2.5.
don't know what to think anymore. I'm still trying to process it in my brain. My ranking has always been 2, 3, 1 in the volumes, but now I'm thinking maybe it's 3, 2, 1. What an outstanding, perfect conclusion to what can only be described as one of the ultimate cinematic space romps. My eyes were barely dry for half the film.
Yep.
Every character pulls their weight. Every emotional beat lands exactly as it should. The score is utterly gut-wrenching, yet the music somehow manages to lift you up at the same time. A perfect balance of heartbreak and hope. Rocket's origin story deserves to be mentioned in the same breath as the Waynes in Crime Alley or Peter watching Uncle Ben die. It's that powerful, and it comes full circle to perfection. Honestly, I don't even think these are Marvel films anymore. They've carved their own identity. Fun and heartfelt, 5 out of 5.
Yes.
What say you, sir?
What say I? I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet this week because I just want to dive into the review.
Yeah.
We've said it before, and I'm saying it again. It's a testament to James Gunn's abilities that this trilogy within the MCU stands alone and can be watched and probably should be watched by itself.
Yeah.
The casting, the dialogue, the shots, the effects, the humour are all first rate, but it's the emotion with these movies. The big, beautiful beating heart that these movies all have, and this one got me. This one got me fucking big time. That last act pulled every single heartstring I've ever had multiple times. I was blubbing like a little kid. At the end of the day, these movies have all been about the relationships and love this team has for each other, and it's tied up perfectly with a beautiful big bow. Hats off, James Gunn. I can't wait to see where you take the DCU, This is an easy 5 out of 5.
Bow, bow. Very good.
That puts it 14th.
14th.
Just
that high.
Just below Cool Hand Luke, just above Edge of Tomorrow, and actually edges out number 2, which is now 19th.
Ooh, okay. There you go.
Best on ground.
This is a battle for me between Karen Gillan and Pom Clementeef, and I gave it to Pom for Mantis. I think she is outstanding in this film. They gave her all the room to move, and she took every bit of advantage. What about you?
It's like, just on Mantis, it's like James Gunn realised that with number 2, he had a good character on his hands. I thought, how can I... And I think we saw in the Christmas special, he's kind of revolved the story around Drax and Mantis.
Yeah.
And so this movie, he just like pushed it to the front and said, have at it.
Yeah.
I didn't go with Mantis. It's hard with CGI heavy films with CGI characters to grab a best sometimes, but I went with Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
I think when the dust settles on his career, the Peter Quill role will be the one he can point to and be proudest of. His emotional journey through all 3 movies is absolutely fantastic, but specifically this movie, starting out as an absolute drunk idiot.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden switching into superhero best friend mode to make sure, and then just the emotional arc of that whole third act centered around not just him, but specifically I want to point out his almost sacrifice for his MP3 player, but just
his mum's memories. Basically.
I think a lot of people tend to focus on him now as the Schwarzenegger family mascot, who's now that all religious and whatnot. But he's a great actor.
Yeah,
and always has been, especially comedy wise. So hats off, Crisp Rat.
Not looking forward to his new one, but he's fantastic in this.
Play of the day.
Oh man, the kitchen scene on the fake Earth. God, that has me howling every goddamn time. Like just Drax on the couch. And then it gets rude. It's Drax, get up. And he's like, why is it oblong then? What? So people can sit next to each other. It's too small for that. But like Chris Pratt drawing the picture. And it just looks like shit. And in your mind, that looks like shit. How's she going to know that? And I think it's Mantis is like, that's really good. And Drax is like, can I keep that for my room? And just to top it off, Karen Gillan, like Nebula, cracking a drink. And like,
oh, that's good.
Oh, that is delightful. In just her angry voice, she's actually giving a compliment. Howling. The whole scene is just perfect. What about you, mate?
I'm glad that neither of us went with any of the big super moments, because I didn't either. I decided I'd go with a smaller one. The attack on Nowhere from the forces of the High Evolutionary, but specifically Kraglin finally realising, with some help from Yondu, that he needs to use his heart to control the arrow, and then obliterating everyone, but then Cosmo coming into his aid, and Kraglin just dropping because she's a good dog.
And just like, I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew I was there.
And like, that's the thing about this movie is that everybody got to evolve. Like I said, Mantis evolved. Nebula, probably the biggest evolution of a character in this trilogy. But even like getting bit parts, Kraglin was great when he's on camera. Cosmo the dog was fucking superb. You couldn't tell it wasn't a real dog.
No, I think that's probably what gave him the confidence to do Crypto. For Superman.
Probably.
So,
plays of the days were good.
Excellent. You get it with Predator. Predator's copping it a bit with the new one, Badlands, with the cute animal that Disney we got to throw a cute animal in there, a baby Yoda or something like that. Make it cute, make it sellable. And you're just like, you could almost do it this, but then you see the animals. They're fucking frightening.
They are demented. Floor the bunny.
Floor's nightmare fuel. But there's just no way you can sell these animals.
No.
But they're still cute as fuck. And I'm like, why haven't we got it? Why haven't you done it?
A lot of the cuteness with the Batch 89 animals that grew up with Rocket is the voices. A lot of that cuteness is the voices.
Well, I think Floor, she's speaking through like a scream thing. It's like, oh, I love you, Rocket. It's not like a proper voice.
It's like Bane as a bunny rabbit.
Quill instantly falling for Nebula as soon as it's brought up as an option. She's just like, why don't you just fall for Nebula? And he's like, Nebula. I never realized your eyes
She
were
goes,
that
stop
black.
looking at me.
I never realized your eyes were that black.
And she's like, my father removed my eyes and replaced them with implants.
Well, he picked a nice shade.
They also, it struck me when they're all in the orange jumpsuits, they all look like Slipknot without their masks on.
Yeah, true.
I love to, like the Guardians are in the room and she's got the gun to the head. Gamora says, kill the one that looks like a carrot to send a message. We cut to him and it literally looks like a carrot. And he's like, what?
Wouldn't even know what a fucking carrot is.
Showdown with the bad guy.
The nightmare fuel on this, man. Like, they didn't have to go that hard on his face.
No,
They
didn't.
Like, if this is a proper Marvel film, you probably could have just, like, pulled it off and everyone go, oh, and then, like, put it back on.
But that's
And
they
that
kind
gag would have been okay.
hint that that's what they're gonna do, and you kind of think, oh, they're not going to show it, but no, they're going to show it, and it looks like Two-Face, but whole face.
Yeah, is he missing an eye? I think he's missing an eye. His cheeks are gone.
Yeah.
His nose is gone.
Yep.
God.
So
damn.
Rocket did a number on him back in the day.
They make you think it's just like a few scratches from that scene, like he's going to have a bad scar. No. He's removed most of his facial skin.
But also, and we haven't said this at all, that stretched face effect he's had on for most of the movie looks fucking good.
Oh, man. Peter saying it to him. You RoboCop looking purple nurple. He does. It looks like RoboCop.
He does.
It's the exact same shape.
Yeah, absolutely. Peter finally calling Rocket Captain.
Yeah.
And the fucking Ravagers salute. And I'm fucking crying again. And then Groot, I love you guys.
Yeah.
So the reason we can hear that
It's because we're family.
is, James Gunn confirmed on Twitter, instead of us hearing I am Groot, it's because Gamora and us now have now grown close enough to Groot to understand him.
Oh, isn't that beautiful? Ain't that goddamn
Very
beautiful,
goddamn beautiful.
I love you guys.
Would you watch it again?
Yes.
Yes. I would like to watch all three back to back now. Next time I watch
Back to
these.
back.
Yes. Where'd you watch?
I watched this on Disney.
Duh. You can only buy it on other streamers unless you... This was actually the last Marvel movie released on Blu-ray.
Yeah, crazy, isn't it?
It's crazy.
We don't like money, apparently.
I do not like money.
We hate them.
Do you want some trivia?
Yeah, give me some trivia.
Let's do some movie trivia.
Body count.
Ooh.
4,458,003,512 or something around that
4 billion people on the planet.
on Counter Earth.
Yeah, right.
And then you got all the dead soldiers and
yeah,
Ravagers and blah, blah, blah.
That's probably our biggest. Not our biggest.
I think Independence Day was our biggest.
Yeah. Fifth Element? Did they blow
Oh,
up? the
maybe,
planet?
yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows?
This film sets the record for the most makeup appliances used in a single film. The numbers are absolutely mind-boggling.
Yeah.
22,541 prosthetics,
Whoa.
500 wigs, and 117 pairs of contact lenses.
Where do they store all this?
I do not know.
That's like an Indiana Jones level factory.
Yes.
Like warehouse.
You almost need the Lucasfilm
Yeah.
archives just to store that. 1,000 actors that was used on. 1,000 actors in this movie were done with makeup and stuff.
They really went for it, didn't they?
They
Lucky
really
it
did.
cashed in.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the real story, though. After being fired in July 2018 over controversial quotes from the past, James Gunn was reinstated by Disney as director of the film in March 2019 after meeting with President Alan F. Horn on multiple occasions. Horn came to this decision based on Gunn's public apology and his handling of the situation. Gunn had never fought his firing and stated that, in quoting here, "My words of nearly a decade ago were, at the time, totally failed and unfortunate efforts to be provocative. I've regretted them for many years since, also because they don't reflect the person I am today or have been for some time."
There you go.
So Horn first met with Gunn just a month after his firing at the behest of James Gunn's agents, but James Gunn only agreed as a courtesy and maintained he would not be rehired. However, Horn privately notified Gunn he could come back to Marvel a day after Gunn signed on to do the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
Though your blue chip director, you just sent, like, imagine what else he could have done for you.
Oh, just mind-boggling.
Yeah.
A little bit of casting. Zac Efron was a fan favourite to play Adam Warlock. The initial reaction to Will Poulter's casting was mixed since many remembered him from We're the Millers. Matthew McConaughey was also rumoured for the role. But James Gunn actually denied this, saying he was too old.
Yeah.
He did consider McConaughey to play Ego in Guardians 2.
Yeah. So that Western type father. But I could see him easily being Ego.
Ego, yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You got some branching from
I got some branching.
And now it's time for us to branch out and decide what we'll watch next week.
You got 7 films, friend. 7. You ready?
Yes.
All right. Bradley Cooper, Limitless. Bradley Cooper, Wedding Crashers. Pom Clementif, Old Boy, 2013. Chris Pratt, Jennifer's Body. Will Poulter, We're the Millers. Stephen Blackart, Brightburn. And Dave Bautista, The Man with the Iron Fists.
All right. Limitless has come up a few times.
Yeah, it's not a. I really enjoy it. It's a rewatchable film. So
Wedding Crashers
that's the shortest, I think.
Wedding Crashers kind of inadvertently ticks a listener request box.
Oh, does it? There
Because
we go.
Selena Costello said any Christopher Walken movie. So,
well, hey, he's pretty good at this.
geez, these are some good choices. I actually haven't seen Brightburn.
Right. That's not a bad watch.
Um,
I can't remember if he directs it, James Gunn, or he
no, he doesn't.
writes it.
No, he must. I think he
Does something in it.
co-wrote it
Yeah.
or produced it, perhaps. No, I'm going to say no. Man with the Iron Fists.
Okay.
I'm going to say no to Old Boy
Yep.
because I'm not ready to be redisturbed. Poor old Limitless. I'm going to say no to Limitless.
All right. So we got Crashes, Jennifer's Body, Where the Millers,
and Brightburn.
Oh, and Brightburn.
Let's get rid of Brightburn.
Okay, Brightburn's gone.
Actually, you know what? I'm just going to cut right to it.
Yeah.
We're going to do We're the Millers.
Where the Millers.
Go ahead, skin it. Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
Do you want to lead us off?
I loved this. And it's one of those films that's not a lost in time film. What do we call it? A time distortion. That's almost 10 years old blows my fucking mind.
Yep.
I went to the cinemas to see this, and I loved it. I
Yeah,
loved
same.
how dark it was. It was sort of a return to that Wedding Crashers type comedy that sort of filtered out a bit. We hadn't got those Rat Pack type movies anymore, or is it the Frat Pack?
Frat Pack, yep.
Like all your Owen Wilsons and your thing. And this one came out of nowhere,
Yep.
and it's just like, this is really good, and it goes to all the places you want it to. You want the jokes to hit the way it does.
Yep.
This is very high for me. This will be probably a 4.8.
Yep.
It's that good. Yeah.
This
What do you got?
is one of the most rewatchable movies of all time.
Yeah.
Like you can watch this movie twice a year and enjoy it every single time. And this is one of the first times I really noticed Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah.
But the rest of the cast is phenomenal in this movie.
Yeah. Jennifer Aniston picked well in going for this one.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Well, this and Horrible Bosses.
Yep.
I feel like she nailed both of those.
And I think it's Emma Roberts. Emma Roberts is the daughter.
Emma Roberts,
Yeah.
obviously Will Poulter. Got Ed Helms as the quote-unquote bad guy.
Yeah.
Nick Offerman.
Nick Offerman's the retired cop, is he?
Yes.
Yeah. God, it's
Catherine
been a while.
Hahn.
It's been a while. Yeah,
Has-
it'll be a good watch.
It will be a good watch. I'm going to go... God, I could almost say a 5 again.
No one's going to go against
That's
him,
true.
man.
You keep saying that. One day someone's going to knock on the door and put a list of movies. Why did you give this a 5?
You know how many times you fucked up on your listings? Maybe get it right next time.
Whatever.
Oh.
Sorry, Disney. 5. Yeah, 5.
5
This is
it
one of the,
is.
like I said, rewatchable. One of the funniest movies of at least the last 20 years.
Yeah, yep. Nah, agreed.
Agreed.
Keysington? There you are. There you are.
There you is.
I see you.
If you know someone who might like to listen to us and share an episode with them, you can drop us a line by email at themovietreepod@gmail.com.
Oh.
Forgot to tell you, you have got a supporter on Discord
Oh.
who said that you were right about the Cornetto trilogy and I was wrong.
What was that?
That I said Shaun of the Dead was the least of the trilogy.
Oh, yeah. I reckon you'll have a few haters if anyone listens to that episode, mate.
We'll read them out on haters or relators.
Nobody says Shaun of the Dead is the least of that trilogy.
Okay. Check us out on socials on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And on that, join our Discord. Apart from that, we're doing Where the Millers next week.
Oh, yeah. Adios, Guardians of the freaking galaxy.